Friday. Today's a good day. Went grocery shopping. Got some stuff for tonight. We're gonna have a cookout tonight with burgers. I got some veggie burgers, some baked beans, chips, beer, cookout stuff. Cause Ashton and Katie are coming today. I did that this morning. I'm doing some laundry. I'm cleaning up the RV, like a deep clean. I love cleaning. And now Taylor is gonna put on his rotors. So guys, welcome to our day.
Okay guys, today I am doing the brakes and rotors on my truck. Got the front brake pads, the back brake pads. Look how small, look how big of a difference. Those rear ones are about half the size. Okay, got the new rotor. That's what we bought yesterday. Bought 4 of those. Got my tools, my breaker bar for my tire bolt, lug nuts, my brakes, and my jack. So yeah, let's get into it. You're gonna want to break those lug nuts loose before you jack it up, because when it's jacked up, the tire's gonna spin and you're just not gonna be able to do much. Whoever put those on did them way too tight. They are not supposed to take 130 pounds of jumping force to break them loose. I just spilled my root beer. It's ridiculous. It's not supposed to be that tight. I feel like I'm gonna freaking break a stud. So now I'm gonna put my jack stand under there and then take the wheel off. Okay guys, I lied. I don't have a jack stand, and it's really dangerous to do it without a jack stand. Guys, I'm gonna go buy a jack stand because I don't feel comfortable doing it without it. Okay, I'm back from Walmart, got a jack stand. This is a little guy, it was like $8. Got a hammer because all the tools I brought, for some reason, I didn't bring a hammer. So this was like cheapest one, I think this was $2. So let's continue. Now that I got the wheel off, we're replacing this rotor and the brake pads. So we have to take this part off and then the rotors. The first thing that you do is take these 2 bolts off right here. 1, 2. Take those off. It's gonna take the caliper off, then take your brake off. Guys, I think I just ripped my pants.
Oh yeah.
So you can see how skinny that part is right there. That's the actual brake pad. Super, super thin. So much needed. Next thing I gotta do is take that bolt out and that bolt out. And that's gonna remove this whole piece so we can take the rotor off. So if we have any tool manufacturers here, can you explain this? This is a 13 millimeter and it takes a 3/8 drive, right? I think it's a 3/8. But anyways, this is a 19 millimeter. This is a larger bolt, right? This takes a larger drive than the larger bolt. This doesn't make sense. Why would a bigger bolt use a smaller wrench and a smaller bolt use this wrench? So luckily I have these. These are like step downs or step ups, but it allows you to put a 1/2, not 3/8, 1/2 to a 3/8 drive. So I'm able to use the bigger bolt pattern with a smaller drive, and then if I attach this, now that 3/8 becomes a 1/2, and I'm able to use the larger wrench. Wow, that's tight. Those are tight. You know, I thought this was gonna be like a few hour thing. It's turned out to be an all day thing. I haven't got one done yet. Thought we got that bracket off. This should come off relatively easy. I got a hammer so I can hammer it if it's kind of seized in there, because there's a parking brake within here, so sometimes it gets a little tight. Cool, so that was easy. I heard a lot of people saying that got seized up, so I'm glad it came off easy. So now that we got the old one off, these are heavy. We're gonna put the new one back on. Cool, went smoothly. I'm gonna look up the right torque spec for these to put this bracket back on, because I think it's like 125 foot-pounds. So yeah, we want to make sure that we torque the bolts to the right spec. If we over tighten it might break, or if we don't tighten it enough it might come loose. First we gotta replace these those bad boys right there. Alright, got the new ones on there. But another thing you want to do, these, you want to take these off. Make sure you grease that nice and good and put them back. What sucks about this one is when you're doing a bolt like this, you can't see where it is. So that's why I got this one. I don't trust it as much as the old-fashioned type, because I've broken a bolt with this type of torque wrench, but I think it was mostly user error. So this one you adjust by these numbers here. So you hear that click? That's the torque wrench telling me that I got to 111 foot-pounds. So that's good to go. I'm gonna put some more grease on these guides up here. Essentially everywhere where metal touches metal, you want just a little bit of grease. Now you want to make sure that the pads, they don't have a way that they need to go in. Some of them need to go on the inner side, some need to go on the outer. With the back brakes, I'm pretty sure they're exactly the same, so it doesn't matter. Cool. Success. Alright, that was only about 2 hours longer than it should have been, but we got one side on. The back is exactly the same, so is the front. The only difference is the front brake pads have to be on certain sides. And I'll show you that when it comes, but it's exactly the same thing. So I'm gonna get to it, try to knock this out before Ashton and Katie get here. You know that little step down tool I was talking about? You know, the 1/2 to 3/8? Well, that snapped. It got an actual 1/2 inch socket and a breaker bar, so I don't have to use my torque wrench.
And like I said before, I cleaned the RV for our guests, and while I was grocery shopping, I got myself a little gift. Some succulents! So this succulent is called a jelly bean succulent. So I'm going to try to plant this right now. I don't have a shovel, so I'm gonna use a piece of wood. I am done, and it looks beautiful. Look how pretty. It even matches my pot. So this little, wait, here he is. This little guy is a leaf. It's either from him or my previous succulents, but if you just leave that little leaf right there, it'll grow into another plant. So never throw those away, just put them on your pot and then they will grow.
Oh my gosh, it is 8:20 and I just finished. I had to go to
The store 3 times?
the store 3 times, and then I was missing a tool, and then, yeah.
But you did it!
Yeah, it's done.
Good job. Alright, we had dinner and some drinks with Katie and Ashton. So guys, we're gonna head to bed and we will see you tomorrow. It was good, it was good. To the puppies. Good night, Rose.
Oh.
Good night, guys.